Hello and welcome to another RP tutorial video. In this video, we are going to see how we can use Excel file as database. So this tutorial will give you step-by-step guide on using Excel as database. Before start, please support us by subscribing this channel, and if you think this video is helpful and informative, then please click on the like button. So for this tutorial, we are going to discuss about some points like what is Excel as database, what is the advantage of using Excel as database, what are the prerequisite in order to use Excel as database, and what is connection string. So we are going to understand those things in details. So let me move with the points. Let's understand what is Excel as database. So basically, using Excel as database means you are treating your Excel file just like a database. For example, a SQL server, right, where you can consider your each work sheet as a table. So let's say if you have a sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 in your Excel file, so this each sheet will consider as a different table, and your each row will be like represent as a record, and each column will represent as the field. So this is a very high level information about what is Excel as database. So what are the prerequisite of using Excel as database? For any of the RPA tool, you have to install the one of the software which you can download it from the Microsoft site, so which is Microsoft Access Database Engine. So that you have to download and install into a machine where you are going to use your Excel as database. So I'll share this link in the description, so you can download and install into the machine where you are going to use. So what is connection string? Okay, so basically the connection string is something like a piece of code that help Power Automate desktop to connect your Excel as a database. Okay, so if I show you, this is the one of the example of the connection string where you can see. So we will have some informations into it, like the provider details and the source of your Excel, or the path of your Excel, and the properties of the Excel, and if you want to consider that Excel's header yes or no. So if you see here, like provider is showing as microsoft.ace.oldb. So these are the basically information which we use in connection string to establish connections between your Excel and the database. Okay, so this is all about the connection string. And the most important, why do we use Excel as database? What is the benefit or advantage we will get? So the first advantage or benefit, what I can say is it is very user friendly, and it's like SQL query supported. So if you want to write your SQL query when you connect your Excel as database, so you can write SQL queries and you can treat your Excel as a database, and very quick and easy to integrate in within Power Automate desktop. And this is really a very fast options to work with the Excel. So in case if you have a huge data present in your Excel, but if you go with the traditional Excel actions, using this Excel commands present in the Power Automate desktop, so this might slow down your process in case if you have huge data, right? But if you use this Excel as database, so it will be very fast, and it will reduce some bot runtime. Now let's see how we can use it this with some one of the examples into the Power Automate desktop. Okay, so I am here now in Power Automate desktop, and let me show you the Excel file which we are going to use. So you can see we have some customer data available here, and this sheet 1. So currently I have only one sheet. So when we connect this Excel as the database, then the sheet 1 will treat as a table, right? So now let me see what are the options available in Excel as database or under this database action. So under this database action, you can see like open SQL connection, execute statement, and the close SQL connection. Let's drag this one, and here we can see the option of passing the connection string. So we have two options. First, you can pass the connection string, or if you want, you can build your connection string from here. Okay, so let's go with the simple method. So I have the connection string which I'm going to use. So this is basically a connection string where I am using this Excel. Okay, so I have just given the Excel path, and rest information are same only. I'll place this into the description so you can also use it. So let's put here. Let me click on the save button. Now I want to close this connection as well. So by default, this will generate a variable SQL connection. So this is basically your the connection variable. So let me quickly run and test whether this is working or not. Okay, so this worked fine, and if you see this variable, this connection closed, yes, because we are closing this connection at the end. Now let's understand one of the example with the select query, how we can write a select query. So let's say I want to write a select query. Just I want to select the get the data from the Excel and store into a data table variable. So how it can be done? So you have to just write a simple query: select all from, and you have to pass your sheet name inside this bracket. Okay, so for my case, the sheet 1 is the table name, and here you have to place dollar symbol at the end. If I run this, and this query result variable will store the data. So let's run and see. Okay, so now we can see this query result variable. So all the data which is present in the Excel, it's now coming to this data table query result. Now similarly, if you want to write any where conditions, so you can just put it where. Let's say I'm going to the Excel and see, for example, this city equals to Dubai. Let's say I want to get only data for the Dubai. City equals to, let's put Dubai, and if I run this, so this will only get the data for Dubai. Now we can see here, so it filter all the data for the Dubai. So this is very simple and straightforward. So it's recommended to use Excel as database if it is possible for your processes. So it will be good options to work with the huge data or to make your bot faster. So this is all from this tutorial. I hope this video is helpful and informative. In case if you have any question or if any support is needed, then please email us at rp.developers@gmail.com. We'll be happy to help. Thank you for watching this video.